Prodigy back again with another video, and in today's video, as you can tell by the title, we are doing my a weekly fantasy review, and this is week 11, I believe is what this one is, and as you can look, we lost last week, and my season's over. Even if I win out, I really don't think I make the playoffs. I'd be 7-7. It would have to be a very big collapse from some of the other teams that are in the league, and this would have been huge to win for me because this is one of the guys that is fighting for a playoff spot. I would have been 5-6, and he would have been 5-6. Yeah, so that sucks. But it is what it is. Looking at the stats, I guess, going over here, Josh Allen played not good for fantasy, which sucks. He rarely ever does that. Jesus, I can't speak. Rarely ever does that. Eckler, a low performance for Eckler as well. I can't be mad at low performances and stuff because, especially from these two guys, because they've done it so well. Every game this year, every single game, they've done so well for me. They're allowed to have bad games and me not get upset over it. But on the other hand, Dalvin Cook, I get your team lost 30-40, but 7.2 points from Dalvin Cook is not gonna cut it at all. Amon-Ra got what he was projected. Shout out to Amon-Ra. Garrett Wilson, not a good start on me. I knew it was gonna be tough playing the Patriots defense, but I didn't think Zach Wilson was the shittiest athletic anything in the world. Like the shittiest athlete to ever play the game of football. Pat Freiermuth did way more than he was projected, so that's nice to see from him. Tyler Boyd, he got a flex start. I had Etienne on a bye week. I didn't really have much other of a choice here. I probably could have started Cordero, but after what he did last week, I was sketched out. Patriots defense, the second highest scoring thing on my team by less than 1 point. And then Nick Folk, I had to pick up off waivers. He missed 2 fucking field goals. That's just my luck. He's going to miss 2 field goals when I put him in for 1 game. Literally 1 game. After this, I'm dropping him and picking up Jason Myers, I think is his name, from Seattle. Bench, Keenan Allen finally played. I think he deserves a fucking round of applause for that. He finally played. So shout out to him. And what sucks is that he was listed questionable up until game time. And he played at 8:20 p.m. when everyone else on my team played at 1 p.m. So I could not take the risk of starting him. It wouldn't have really mattered. Even if he got 0, he would have only got 3.2 less than where he would have been playing. So now that my season's over, Keenan Allen is finally back, which you love to see. Cordero, 11.9, he had a return touchdown. Without that, he didn't really do anything. He fumbled. Etienne on a bye, like I said. Dalton Schultz, 5.2. I picked him up just to have a backup tight end in case I have a matchup or something with Freiermuth. And, he's going against our team. Schultz is going against, a bad team. Whatever, you know what I mean. Michael Carter, very, very good. Rondale Moore, even better. I know he got hurt, so you can't look at that and say, oh, wow, he played horrible. I hope he gets better soon. He's probably not going to be on my team anymore. Just because he was just a guy to pick up. Whatever, in case I had to, I originally had Rondale Moore where Garrett Wilson was. I was going to start Rondale Moore. Then I figured, he's going against the 49ers. Not really a good matchup. I know the Patriots aren't a good matchup for Garrett Wilson either. I made the right decision, but it didn't matter. And then Justin Fields again, doing great quarter fantasy bet. Holy shit, dude, I can't talk quarterback fantasy things. Quarter fantasy back. What the fuck am I talking about? Yeah, you can't justify starting him over Josh Allen. I don't care how many bad games Josh Allen's gonna have to put up at least 2 more bad games for me to start Justin Fields over him. And I think, week 12, if he has 2 more bad games, Justin Fields will be starting my last week. Because I think this league only goes up to 14 and then it's the playoffs. Obviously, there's losers bracket or consultation bracket, but nobody cares about that. I feel like once we hit week 14, and if I'm not in the playoffs, I'm not even going to set my lineup. I'm not going to care. I probably won't even make videos on it because the season's over for me. But he had a good game, got a little bit over what he was projected. And then looking over at his team, I only lost by, 35 points. So, Garrett Wilson gets a little bit more than 3. Maybe, Tyler Boyd gets double digits, 10 plus, and Dalvin Cook maybe gets 15. We might win. I don't do math quick like that in my head, but looking at his team, Joe Burrow went off 26.7. Derrick Henry went off 25.36. He had a passing touchdown. Saquon did very bad, so I guess it really evened out with Dalvin Cook and Saquon. So it's whatever. Deebo Samuel played it great. Terry McLaurin, David Njoku, that's not good, actually. That's bad. That's not, that's bad. Devin Singletary, a great game for him and his standards, I would say. His defense did good. Younghoe Koo, very good. 12 points from a kicker, that's very good. Cortland Sutton, 13 points on his bench. Daniel Carlson, I don't understand really why you'd have 2 kickers on your bench unless you're just trying to, hold one for ransom or something, but whatever. Rams defense, bad. Jacoby Myers, that's okay. Taysom Hill, bad. And then Tua on a bye. He's got Darren Waller on the IR too. That sucks for him. So yeah, we lost. I think if I go to box score, yeah, this is what I wanted to see. So Josh Allen, 18 for 27, 200 yards and a touchdown, 3 carries, 7 yards, no fumbles, no interceptions, just an overall slow game for him. That's not what we're used to. Maybe he's dealing a little bit with that elbow still. Austin Eckler, 19 carries, 83 yards, and a touchdown, good on the ground. Only 2 receptions, only 2 targets as well. That's kind of sketchy to see out of Eckler. You never see that. That's odd. Dalvin Cook, 11 for 72. Like I said, maybe add in a touchdown there. You'd be happy with that performance. But Amon-Ra, 1 rush, 4 yards, 7 catches, 76 yards on 8 targets. You love to see that. You love Amon-Ra. Garrett Wilson, 1 rushing attempt, 0 yards, and then 2 catches for 12 yards on only 3 targets. Pat Freiermuth, 8 for 79 on 12 targets. 12 targets for Pat Freiermuth is insane to me. Especially you got Deontay Johnson, you got George Pickens, you got a lot of, even Najee out of the backfield to throw to. You got quite a few weapons on that team, and for Pat Freiermuth to get 12 targets, that makes me happy. That makes me smile. Tyler Boyd, 2 for 42 yards on 7 targets. This would have been so brutal if I lost by like 10. Because if he catches these 7, that's 5 extra points, not even factoring in how many yards he would have got with them. So that would have been very bad if I lost by a little bit, but we didn't. Keenan Allen, 5 for 94. Great game, 8 targets, and he did have a fumble. So yeah, welcome back, Keenan Allen. Cordero, 10 rushes, 52 yards, 2 catches, and 7 yards receiving. And it looks like he got 2 targets. So he had a fumble and he had that kick return touchdown. Sorry. Cordero is probably one of my favorite players just because of how good he used to be on the return. I don't know how often he does it for them, if he does it every time now. But this man, he reminded me of Devin Hester when I was growing up, so that's why he was, I have a special spot in my heart for Cordero Patterson. Dalton Schultz, 3 catches, 22 yards. It's whatever. I don't know if Dalton Schultz will ever see the lineup for me unless Freiermuth gets hurt. All depends on matchups. 8 rushing attempts, 19 yards for Michael Carter. 1 catch, negative 2 yards. Very bad. And then Rondale Moore, 1 catch, negative 6 yards. Also very bad. But yeah, like I said earlier, he got hurt. 18 attempts rushing, 85 yards, and a touchdown for Justin Fields. You'll love to see that. And then, I'm looking at receiving and stuff. This is his passing. He only threw 14 14 times, or he only threw 21 times, completed 14. Not a bad percentage for him. He had 153 yards, 1 TD, 1 interception. Yeah, this guy's not going to get you a lot of yards in the air. I mean, it's okay, 153, but you got guys throwing for 300 plus. That's not nice to see. This is what you love to see from him. 18 carries, 85 yards, and a touchdown. It almost makes you want to start him over Josh Allen, but we can't. Nick Folk made 1 from 39 to 1 yards, and he made an extra point. Missed 2 from 40 to 49. That sucks. I don't know how much that is in my league doing off the math. I think it's like 4 points for a 40 to 49, and it's 5 points for a 50 plus. So that would have been 8 points right there. That would have been, you would have had 10 points. Not that it would have mattered for me to win it or anything, but. And then Patriots defense had 4 sacks, only allowed 3 points, only allowed 103 yards. That's crazy. And then they had that punt return TD. The Patriots defense was one of the best acquisitions I made in this league, and it was just in the free agency. Someone, I think, let him go or didn't even get drafted. And then I think it was the Jets defense was on a bye. I dropped them, and I picked up the Patriots defense. I'm just going to click on it and show you guys what they've done. They are the best defense in fantasy, and they are just chilling with me. Let's look. So I picked them up. I had to start someone else on a bye. I did have them for this game. I don't know. I don't think I had them for the Jets game. I think I still had the Jets defense here. They've played, I think, 2 games in my lineup, and they have 26 points and 17 points, and they allowed 3 points in that game each, and 9 sacks one week, 4 sacks the next week, and both had a touchdown. Dude, that is insane. That is what, 43 points in 2 games for me. That's crazy. That's so cool. That's so cool that I got him. And they're playing Kirk Cousins. Did it just say prime time somewhere? Oh, I thought I read prime time. You know, it is prime time technically because it's Thursday night, but I don't know where. Maybe that's just in my head from saying, oh, Kirk Cousins can't play in prime time all the time. But that's it. Let's look at the standings, I guess, and I'll show you guys how bad it is. I'm 4-7. I have one more win than a guy that hasn't even set his lineup. That's crazy to me. Look at, he's got Cooper Kupp and Kyle Pitts in still. Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, looking at the standings here, I have a 15% chance to make it. It's gonna come down. These 2 are already locked in at 8-3 and 9-2. 6-5, 6-5. I mean, shit. If they lose out and I win out, I mean, same here. If he wins out and I win out, we're both in. And if they lose out, they're both in. I don't know. It's gonna be tough. It's, like I said, it's a 15% chance. I don't know how they calculate that, but yeah. Damn, this sucks. I'm ranked 3rd lowest, and these 2 are 2 people that don't set their lineup. Oh, yucky. Alright, guys, I'm gonna have to call that video there. I appreciate you for watching. As always, leave a like on the